Oh, yeah, that's Anti-Flag and Should I Stay or Should I Go, the great Clash song. And that was a request by Diesel 6 Murphys on Twitter. I don't know the band Anti-Flag, but that's a pretty cool cover. E-Rock, you know covers. Do you like that one? Do you know that one?
I do.
You know that one?
I do, yeah. It's a very good cover.
E-Rock is the king of the cover, Rich Voss.
E-Rock is a cover.
What does that mean?
He knows all the cover stuff. He's a cover. You can cover. It was going to be something mean, but I like E-Rock, so I don't want to ever say anything mean to him.
Yeah, but when you say something like that, then in his head, you might as well have just said something mean.
I came out wrong.
I was actually thinking of hitting the show closer and calling it a day.
Oh, for one.
What's going on, Rich Voss?
Well, besides the fact, I'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I walk into the office and Opie's laying on the floor. His little back hurts. You know, last week it's his ego. Now it's his back. Okay. Is there anything I could come in here with you not falling apart?
I certainly sprained my vagina last week.
I'm telling you, if this was Westworld, you'd be fucking done. They get rid of you.
You want to know what's so pathetic? At 1:00, I'm getting ready to come in here. All showered, I got a towel on, and I'm ready to floss my teeth, and the floss falls on the floor. So I bend down like any other human being would do, and as I bend down to pick up my floss, I pull out my back for probably the 230th time in my life.
Well, what I don't understand is, with your kind of money, how you don't have somebody picking up your floss.
Ooh, that would be wonderful. You want that job?
Yes. Yes.
I got 2 herniated discs, and I work out all the time, and I rehab it all the time, and I do the stretches all the fucking time. And then just every once in a while, I'm bending down to pick up some dumb thing like floss, and my whole back goes out. I fall to the floor. Then my wife has to come, and then my daughter's freaking out because she doesn't know why daddy's on the floor.
Because he's visiting his career. What?
Oh, ouch.
You know what? 2 things with the back, because I have a herniated disc.
Oh, you're going to give me advice just like everybody else out there.
I'll give you the
let's
best
hear your
advice.
advice on the back issue.
Okay. One, because Bonnie came in the room yesterday and said, look at you bending like an old lady.
Right.
But I bend right. I bend with my knees.
You don't think I know that by now?
Well, obviously not when you're getting floss. Okay. Now.
Yeah, but you never know when this is going to happen. That's what's so fucked up about having a bad back.
But if you bend with your knees, you can't throw it out. If you come down with your knees.
I guess technically that would be right. But, I mean, there were times I'd bend over just to get a shirt out of my drawer, and I would pull out my back.
Okay. Number 2, we don't want to hear all the stories you pulled your back out. We don't care. We're tired of feeling sorry for you. Well, I'm trying to help you. We're tired of sitting going, because Twitter, Opie's just going to be pictures of you with fucking, back.
No, I think
Twitter.
they're going to be cool to me this time. I think they're going to be all right. I don't think they're going to do anything with my back issue.
Well, one, you look as healthy as you've ever looked, but if you build up stomach muscles.
I'm doing all that.
That's what I said. You look good. Even sitting down. Everybody sitting down looks a little fat.
Well, sure.
You know.
No, I mean, my back doesn't pull out as much. But you want to know what's so pathetic?
Besides coming in here at 3?
Well, look, that's your choice, you idiot.
What's so pathetic?
That doesn't say much for you. I have to be here.
I made a wrong turn. Go ahead.
What is so pathetic is having your wife put on your socks and shoes so you can go to work. Jesus. That's how bad it is.
What's worse is
how bad it is.
What's worse is if you come when it's happening. But she didn't put on. Are you kidding me?
I could not get my socks on. I was able to get my my underpants on. I was able to get on my cool jeans, so I look younger than I really am. But I couldn't get my fucking socks and shoes on.
Listen to me, and I'm going to tell you this because I'm older.
Yeah.
A wife will only do that so many times before she leaves you.
You don't think I'm thinking that the whole fucking time?
You can't. All she sees in her head is a diaper.
Right,
that's
exactly.
all she sees. As she's putting on your socks and shoes, she's seeing a wheelchair, drool, and a diaper.
I got to feel like a man today, so I think we got to do some of that locker room talk.
Some of that locker room talk?
We got to talk about like grabbing pussies and stuff. So I feel like a man again. because I was just humiliated at my own house, falling down with a towel on and not being able to move for 20 minutes as they're icing my back, and my daughter's putting stuffed animals all over my body, thinking that's like a magical cure, which was actually cute and nice. Yes. And then
that's a sweet kid.
And then eventually being able to move to get some of my clothes on, and then having my wife actually put my sneakers and shoes on. And
don't you have loafers?
I got these shoes here. Sneakers, I should say, but they zip down the side.
This is you're an orthopedic mess.
Wow.
Let me see. And you have a big bag of ice behind you?
Yeah, because I've learned if you ice it like 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off all day long, I might come back a lot faster.
What about
because sometimes this is 2 weeks, because that's what I screamed when it happened. I just not screamed at my wife, but she knows the deal. I go, fuck, 2 weeks. That's all I think as soon as it pulls, that it's 2 weeks of misery.
But do you use one of those, what are they called, lumbar rolls?
I do all that. There's nothing you could tell me that I haven't tried.
Operation? But I would never have them cut my
everyone
back.
says the operation avoided at all costs. But I've been good lately. I really have.
Well, because you're in shape. You're losing weight. Once you gain weight, you're done. Because if you gain it in your stomach.
Well, I gained 25 pounds after my daughter was born. I lost all that now. So
why did you gain so much weight after?
Oh God, because she wouldn't sleep.
What does that got to do with?
I was stress eating. All of a sudden, I started eating Lucky Charms. That was my thing.
They are magically delicious.
They really are good.
Do you know what's the best fucking, like, I'm trying to cut out sugar. The best is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That was the second cereal. It was Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What's wrong with you, Paul?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch gets soggy too quickly.
Yeah, you got to eat it fast. And
I'm telling you, listen.
You don't know how to eat fucking cereal. What you do is you get a bowl of milk, and then you put a little in at a time. You eat that, and you have the box right next to you, and you keep refilling before it gets soggy.
First of all,
what's up, Chris Distefano?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you could walk by and just grab a handful without milk and eat it straight up.
That's true.
That's how fucking good it is.
Okay? And Fruity Pebbles, too.
Get him the extra large fucking headphones to fit over that fucking... What the fuck? Look
Goonies
at your
haircut.
Goonies haircut.
I got a bad haircut.
Will you stop getting haircuts?
Because I go to this salon on my corner called Aquarius, and that's a bad name.
That's a bad sign
it's
right
a guy,
there.
he just got into the country from Mexico. You know, it's just convenient.
He was cutting lawns
hair. Yeah, and now he's cutting my fucking hair, and it's bad. I was at the Knick game yesterday, and people were sitting behind me, were yelling, "Hey, you guys!" in the back of my head, and then they sent me that thing I sent you. They sent me a fucking picture of Sloth from the Goonies on the back of my head, and it looks similar.
Is that really the back of your head? I couldn't believe that was actually
it's the back of my. Look.
Oh my God! It's uneven.
It's all uneven.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I thought an Indian got a hold of you. Here's what you got to do. I'm going to help you. I help it. Go fuck salons. I used to go to salon. Go to a barber, a regular barber.
Yeah,
those fucking dudes are the best. Those old school guys.
I got one in my neighborhood, and there's a line every day. So I'm like, all right, they're doing something right if they're waiting on the sidewalk to get in.
Yeah,
they're fuck the salons because fuck that barbers, old school, man.
Old school,
because they could even turn your head is misshapen to begin with. It's you know what I mean. It's not. It's not.
It looks like like when the tube of toothpaste. That's like all different things pop. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, you got problems with your head, Chris.
Yeah. Nah, but they say that most people on TV have misshapen heads. I heard Jerry Seinfeld say that once. So that's the only positive I take out of it.
All right.
Who's he talking about? Rocky Dennis?
And you're working on that pilot. So all right.
Yeah. So
you might have a shot at this thing.
I got a fat back too. Look at that picture.
Let me see.
Your back's not the problem.
It's in my haircut.
The haircut, see, the picture we just took and tweeted, it's not that bad. The one from the Knicks game, that's the one you got to tweet.
Did you send it to Paul?
I got it. I'll tweet it on my own account.
Oh, okay.
So you're shooting the pilot now?
Well, no, we're going to shoot it in December.
What if they put it on hold because of your head? They say, hey, look,
depending haircuts, we're going to shoot it in December.
You know, I'm going to Instagram this. Opie Radio on Instagram. I'm going for fucking followers on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I like the Instagram.
I never tried it.
You like the Instagram?
I like Instagram, man, especially now the story, Instagram story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how Snapchat stays in business anymore.
Yeah, I did the Instagram story yesterday, and I had a squeak fart on the end of my story. Because, when you push record on the Instagram, it takes like a half second before it actually starts recording. So I was timing horrible gas because I decided that the night before that I needed a lot of vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup.
Ooh, back on the sweets.
And I don't really eat dairy anymore, so oh boy, did it mess up my system. So I'm sitting there.
Why did...
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then I'm impressed with the gassers I'm having. So I'm like, I gotta Instagram story this. This is what Instagram story was made for.
Of course.
And I pushed it, but there's a delay, so my fart came out as a. And that was my whole Instagram story. It's pretty pathetic.
Little dingleberry fart.
Opie Radio Instagram. This is the back of Chris Distefano's head. This is ridiculous.
I know he's still.
What are you on? What are you on the Instagram there, Chris?
Chris D Comedy.
Chris D Comedy.
Stupid name.
Or fifth guy on Mount Rushmore. Nothing.
What?
Huh?
Did you know this?
I can't type and listen at the same time.
Do you know this about Facebook?
It might have been a good fucking line. Go ahead.
About Facebook?
My wife today told me that we all probably have like hundreds of emails. Facebook goes through your emails, and if they're not on your friend list, they put them in some folder that you don't even know you have all these fucking emails.
Really?
She has hundreds of emails that she never even knew on Facebook because they filter them. And if they're not on your friend list, they think, I guess they're spam or throw them into some folder.
So how do you get to those?
I don't. Bonnie figured out how to get to them. She's going to show me.
But why would you need to get to those people?
Because maybe it's somebody who's writing, say he's not a friend, but for a comic, maybe it's some guy in somewhere going, hey, I'd like to do a theater show with you or this.
Yeah.
And he's getting to you through Facebook. But if he's not on your friend list and you don't get it, then he'll think you're blowing him off.
I haven't opened up an email in years.
From Facebook?
Okay.
Except for like show emails.
Yeah, that's why you're on at 3 o'clock.
I don't just open random emails anymore.
What? But you don't. Well, it's different, I guess, for you. But for a comic, because you don't know.
Why is E-Rock yelling at me? I got a bad back.
Sorry, they're not emails, they're messages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
If you don't check the message or have your settings the right way, it goes into like an archive section. So you got to keep on top of it.
Who checks messages?
But I get, E-Rock, I get messages on my Facebook.
Right.
But Bonnie said she gets them, but she said there's hundreds that she didn't get. So why is that happening?
Well, you have a page. You don't have your own personal Facebook account. You have a Rich Voss comedian entertainer page.
I have two, but go ahead.
So that's where that whole system for when you have a page is handled differently than if it's your private Facebook page.
Well, I have two Facebook pages.
No one gives a shit.
Yes, there's people out there right now. No, hold on. We'll get back to little Opie's little spinal cord in a second.
Look at my phones. They're lit. They want to fix my back.
I think,
and now we're talking about your dumb messages.
No, I'm talking about everybody. I'm trying to help the Facebook community.
Yeah, but some of my messages are in spam folders. Fuck off.
What happened to your back?
Eat a dick.
He fell over.
Thank you, Chris, for showing concern.
Former physical therapist, Chris Distefano.
Oh.
Remember that.
All right. What do you do for a guy that pulls out his back? The two lower discs.
The two lower
S1, L1, baby, or L1, S1. Wow.
Is that confirmed through MRI?
Confirmed.
So what you got to do is extension exercises. It's this thing called the McKenzie Extension Protocol. It's all about basically what I mentioned
right now.
I mentioned the toothpaste
right.
before because it looked like my head.
Right.
But also I'll mention it again. In your spine, you have the annulus fibrosus, which is your spinal column, and inside is called the nucleus pulposus. That's the real names, and it's like little.
I got
jelly.
a good pulposus.
You
I'm
got
telling
fucking
you right
nice
now.
pulposus.
Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then when you probably flexed over. And you shot the pulposus
right
in the back to the back, and thank you. And it's resting on your spinal nerves now and causing you pain.
So how do we do this?
Is extend. You need to basically push the pulposus back forward.
How do we do that?
Through extension.
I have your answer.
Yeah.
I have what are those chairs that go upside down?
Like the traction, like those gravity chairs?
Yeah.
I don't know what the proper name is for them.
In vertical.
I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Basically, you hang upside down.
I have one of those. I can't use because I don't have the space.
I need it right now.
I'll get it to you tonight. I'll let you use it for $200, what it costs. And but you have enough room there, right there, Those things are.
I got one of those at the gym. I make sure I kind of hang.
Well, what are your symptoms right now?
My symptoms right now is I'm in excruciating pain and
on one
my
side,
back.
both sides. You have numbness, tingling down the legs, down the arms.
I reached down to pick up dental floss and my whole back. Shut up, Chris! You fucking dick.
And his teeth aren't clean.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Did you get the floss?
Because you never got the floss.
Oh, no, you're right.
Google something called the McKenzie Extension Protocol.
How about you do it for me?
Bro, because we got to get on the floor. I got to get on top of you. It's pretty gay. Really? So you got to do it in the comforts of your own home.
My back hurts.
Theo will do it for you. Where's that dumb fucking idiot?
Wait, let me
Theo
see.
Vaughn?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo's coming tomorrow.
No, but he does all that
show me
gay shit.
Find this. I'm going to see how bad... I want to see if my back, is bad enough to do this. Is this the McKenzie method
this
right
is it.
here?
This is how you start. Hands on the back.
I do that, and then you bend back. Yeah,
like you're 6 months pregnant.
I do that. Look, I can't even.
Why? It's that bad?
Yes,
no, is that real?
Yes, it's real.
Is that the whole exercise?
No, it's a protocol. It keeps getting. You keep going. There's this exercise, and then you go down to the floor.
Dude, I just got a crack. Is that good or bad?
How do you feel?
I don't know.
Wiggle it out. Wiggle.
Did something just crack back in, you think?
Most likely cracking. You don't want to ever hear cracking or popping.
I heard a nice pop.
Well.
And the pop didn't hurt. But
did it send shooting pain anywhere?
No. Come on, man. Stretch me out, brother.
Yeah, see,
you know what he wanted me to do in the office? He wanted me to lift his legs up in the air.
You don't want to flex like that. Everything needs to be extension.
Extension.
What?
No, I was just saying, I think we should have Ope lay down on the ground and have Lewis run on his back like George and Ben.
I'm fucking running on my back.
That helps.
It would be a good video.
Not right now.
Roland run across his back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get the black man to walk on my back.
Oh.
No,
it's a step forward for them.
We actually got a black that works with us.
I know. I don't. Listen, I'm not racist. Okay, I got a lot of colored friends. I'm not going to say fucking racist stuff. What?
Colored. Oh my God.
What? I'm not
crazy. No, you can't say colored,
Chris.
What are you talking about?
You can't say
Ask
colored.
Ask all my crippled friends. We say colored.
Yeah, there was a time you could say colored. So I assume if you were able to say colored at one time, you might as well still be able to say it. I think that's how it works, right?
Like if you're from that generation where it was okay to say.
Yeah. I think that's how it works.
I mean, black people still call us fucking crackers and devils, right?
Yeah.
Is that politically correct? Does anybody ever yell at a black person for calling us a devil or a cracker?
But I feel like we've, just as a people, white people have done so much fucked up shit for the last 500 years.
Yeah, but
that's like, I don't know, I don't mind.
But I'm not white. I'm a Jew. You're white.
That's true. Yeah, you went through, you should be excluded from that.
Well, no, I don't consider myself like white. Like he's white. That's white.
Paul's white.
You're
really
not white. You're Italian.
I'm like Italian.
That's
New
not
York.
really white. That's not white.
He's whiter than you, though, Voss.
Who?
I'm whiter than Rich. Yeah.
Chris Distefano.
Yeah, but you two are the whitest. Like if I were to blame anybody for the blacks' troubles, it would be you and Paul.
Look, Rich. Trust me, we'll make it all about you today. But can Chris?
I'm not making it about me. I'm doing jokes. You said
I want one thing I could do to make
blow your fucking brains out.
That thing that you saw when he's standing up, thumbs.
That's stupid. I need something better than that.
Opie, but I'm telling you,
I can't even stand all the way straight.
Opie, but that's what I'm telling. See, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I do those already.
Okay, but
I do those already.
If I were you, honestly, through the course of the show, I would stand and do the show. Standing and with your spine and extension is going to be a lot better than when you're sitting down, flexing forward at the mic. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because if I sit for too long, then when I stand, I can't get all the way straight up again. And I walk like an old man.
Look,
my fucking wife had to put my socks and sneakers on today. Chris, help me out.
Okay, do you know?
Take them off.
Do you know your lower back? You know the little dimples you have? Not.
Yeah. No, mine are pretty good.
Everybody has those.
Mine are impressive.
Put your thumbs in those dimples right now. Stand up straight. Put your thumbs right in those dimples. Okay? Now extend belly button towards the ceiling. Bro, do you want to get help
Pull
or
out
not?
your cock and ram it in his mouth.
I told you it's going to
shut him up.
Gently slide your testicles on my tongue. No,
I was so excited to make fun of your haircut for a half hour, and then I come in here with a shitty back.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know that it seems stupid, but McKenzie Extension Protocol is what helps this stuff.
So I got to just stand right now, right?
But even now, you're flexing. I would stand.
Because I can't get all the way days straight.
Do we have Icy Hot or BioFreeze or Advil or anything?
Doing ice.
No.
Aleve.
No, is there a peer somebody to get Icy Hot and Aleve or Motrin?
Can we put a little Icy Hot
but that's
on
putting
that?
Absolutely.
That's putting a Band-Aid on it. If you got, you don't think Aleve is just putting a Band-Aid on it?
In the acute phase, this happened, 2-3 days ago?
No.
How about 2 hours ago?
Oh, 2 hours ago. In the acute phase, what you want right now is you want to take Advil or something like that to decrease the swelling.
Aleve?
You just want to decrease the swelling because you want to give the pain. Your back is swollen right now, so there's no room for shit to happen. So your nerves are pushing on stuff. So you want to decrease that swelling a little bit and get the bad blood. Bad blood is pooling in your back. You want to decrease the swelling and get your new blood circulating. And
young blood, right?
So you want to get some young blood.
Some of that young blood.
Some nice fucking young blood.
Well, here's the good and bad news. We don't have to hear from Dr. Steve anymore now that we have him.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Steve's a real medical doctor.
He's a fun. You don't think those inversion tables are good for you?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Maybe in a couple of weeks.
That's why I'm shutting
Not for him right now.
But what are they for? I mean, if he didn't fuck his back
just to keep
up.
everything where it's supposed to be.
Shit. Dude, you got it. How do you know that this is L5S1? How do you know that?
Because I got the MRI.
But it just happened 2 hours ago, you said.
What?
You said it just happened 2 hours ago. Do you have an MRI machine in your house?
This could be at least the 200th time this has happened.
Really?
But in recent years, it doesn't happen as much. So it used to happen every other month.
Are you stuck? Do you feel like your spine is stuck right now?
Yes. Look, this is
You look like such a dick right now.
See,
I look at both of you. I feel like I'm doing fucking.
You look like such an asshole.
This is me trying to get straight. Oh, fuck.
I'm telling you, when I'm looking at his head and your back, it's like doing fucking Santa's broken toy radio. It's fucking like misfit. This is like. You're okay. This is uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
All right, so just do the
Mackenzie. I would my diagnosis right now, prognosis for you is just stand up, put your thumbs in the smalls, in those back dimples, get as straight as you can, and follow what that video was. Basically, put your belly button, you're pushing up your belly button towards the ceiling, and then coming back to neutral, not flexion to neutral. So like this.
Well, is the other Mackenzie where your father fucks you?
Yeah, your father sticks it right in your ass. So
I got it.
Look,
you have to be older for that joke.
Look, you see this? Oh.
He's too young.
See belly button towards the ceiling like this.
Yeah, I get it.
And then back to neutral, not here.
Yeah,
back
but
to neutral.
I can't even do this.
Wait, where?
Yeah, thumbs on the back right here. Okay, and then what you want to do is have the belly button come up towards the ceiling, squeeze your butt cheeks, and come back.
That ain't happening.
I'm telling you. All right. Okay, I told you it's gay, but do you want to get better or not?
Of course I want to get better.
When I drive in my car because of my sciatic,
right.
I put my fist under my right butt cheek sometimes,
right.
on the bone, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That helps the pain. Do you know why?
Why?
I'm asking you.
I've never heard of anal fisting yourself in your fucking Corolla.
No, what I'm he's such a good guy. He can't be mean. That's why I like him.
Yeah.
No, it's not fish. It's you sit on your bone. Like if you have on like right here.
Because what you're doing is when you're the reason why that helps is because when you're sitting down, your spine is flexing a little bit, putting the pressure on the sciatic nerve. So when you put your fist up on your butt like that, on the bone, it forces your spine to go back into extension. That's what it is. It's called anterior and posterior pelvic tilt. You're basically tilting your pelvis so that your spine stays in neutral or extension and takes the pressure off. That's what that is.
You really went to school for this.
I know, but why?
I know.
You were so you sound so good at this, right?
Right.
And
but then you look at my haircut and you're like,
no, but you sound so smart at this. And let's be real, you're a mediocre comic. So why would you fucking not want to do this?
Because I'll tell you why. I bet you this is what happened.
Yeah.
He wanted to work for maybe some Major League Baseball team.
Yeah.
And that fell through. And then he was in some shitty place fucking massaging old ladies. And
Really?
Yes. And then he said, fuck this. Fuck all the time I put into this. And he moved on.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
You want to be like,
I always want to be a comedian and do what I'm doing. I always want to do that. So when I got the opportunity, I was like, I'm going to have to make a choice. And I couldn't do physical therapy and comedy. You know what I mean? Because I was doing that for 3 years, but I felt like if I don't dive headfirst into comedy, I'm always just going to be half-assed. So I was like, let me cut the cord and just dive into it. And I did. But, I like helping people, like injuries like what Opie's going through. I don't want to forget my knowledge because, but...
Well, you haven't done anything for me yet.
What are you talking about?
Giving you fucking great
extension
advice.
protocol.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you to get icy hot and a leave. If we could get a PA to get it.
How are you going to get a rapper in
here? We'll get some icy hot. And,
icy hot or biofreeze?
I got the Aleve already, and I'm icing it.
Because the icy hot patch is good.
Ice, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Right, Chris D?
Yeah, but... Okay, you said this was 2 hours ago, honestly?
1 o'clock.
For now, you could do some ice.
All right, I'm doing some ice.
Because you're decreasing the swelling.
Oh, wow, the phones are lit. They want to talk about backs.
Well, a lot of truck drivers probably have back issues.
How about this? Chris is right. Next phone call, don't listen to Chris. He can paralyze you with this shit.
Oh, my God, here we go. What is this now?
All right, hold on.
Is this a guy who doesn't want to get his kids vaccinated either?
Let's go to Ken in Houston. What's up, Ken?
No, it's Kevin.
All right, hey, Kevin, what do you got, buddy?
I had back surgery on my L5S1 in February, and this shit that retard number 1 over there is telling you to do could fucking permanently paralyze you.
We don't say retard.
Yeah, it's not a bad word. It's a bad word. Right. Why do you think it could permanently paralyze him?
Because you're telling him to bend over backwards. If he has a pinched nerve.
Nobody's telling him to bend. I'm telling him to extend. I'm telling him to extend so he doesn't bend.
Yeah,
I'm not telling him to bend.
If he has a pinched nerve, then he needs to have it examined. If he's got an MRI, great. But I would tell you, by all means, have surgery. It's the best thing that you
But wait a second.
Right.
Have the surgeries gotten better finally? Because for so long, people said, don't... Yeah. Go ahead.
You're talking about two different things. He has a herniated disc, and you're talking about... He has herniated disc, and you're talking about a pinched nerve. They're two different things.
No, you can have a herniated disc and a pinched nerve at the same time.
That's true.
That's true.
But I don't got the pain shooting down the leg or anything, so they say that's pretty good. That my herniated discs are manageable because it's not. I don't have the pain shooting down.
That's because it's not ruptured.
Yeah.
But it can also affect your what made me decide to finally have surgery is when my doctor told me, "Hey, are you having an issue peeing?" Well, sometimes, it's kind of hard. He goes, "Yeah, well, your dick could quit working too." And I'm like, "Fuck that!"
And then
because your nerves are all connected.
Right.
Did you have microsurgery? Is that how they went through your back, micro, or did they cut you?
It's a 1-inch incision, and then what they do is they shave down the disc and the nerve or the bone spur with a laser.
And what was your recovery?
And it was an outpatient surgery. I was on my feet in 6 hours.
And what was your recovery time? Oh, in 6 hours you were back on your feet.
6 hours I was back on my feet. Yeah.
All right, I might have to go back and.
It doesn't seem.
I'm just offering you an option for no surgery.
Huh?
You need to go to a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
And somebody that specializes in, doing back surgeries. I mean, my guy that did mine, that's all he does is back surgery.
Or orthopedist.
While I have you on the phone, do you know how I could cut Rich Voss out of my life?
Just delete my number.
Not invite him in the studio.
It won't be hard. Once you buy your inversion.
Stop inviting him into the studio.
Why are you trying to attack me when I'm here to help you and not cripple you?
Because you want to talk about your silly chair. I got a physical therapist in the studio.
Table.
Yeah, an inversion table.
Inversion table.
Are they good for you?
Inversion table, not now yet.
All right, let me go. Thank you. One more, and then I promise we can move on to.
I want a donut.
Chris Distefano's shitty haircut. Wade, go ahead.
Opie, buddy, you have got to get the surgery that guy's talking about. It's called spinal decompression.
I like the sound of that.
I couldn't get out of bed. My wife had to get me out of bed, put the socks on, put the shoes on.
Is this Brian Wilson?
Thanks. I got the surgery 5 years ago. It's like I'm 20 years old, man. There is no pain anymore. Like the guy said, 6 hours.
Yeah. You know what? Let's get the calls where the surgery didn't work because so many. We got two.
I want to get a call from somebody in a wheelchair.
Yeah, let's get the calls from all the back surgeries that have fucking. The guy has gone in for 3 or 4 times because they didn't work.
Where the guy goes into surgery, comes out, it looks like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, it's one of the most unsuccessful surgeries.
Well, I got to stop you there because I study this because it really is an issue in my life, and the surgeries have gotten way better.
Yeah.
When we were younger, they always said, "Don't fucking get your back."
You got to get up. What you're doing right now is no good, Ope.
Right?
You're flexing.
I thought you meant his radio.
I'm trying to stand up.
You got to try to do it in extension, man.
Opie, I've seen 2 orthopedics. First one told me not to do it. Same thing like Boss is saying, I'll be in a wheelchair.
Right.
Second one did this. I'm telling you, man, it is phenomenal.
All right, brother.
It's the best thing, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
I appreciate it. I think I got this because when I was 12 years old, I was a caddy carrying 60, 80 pounds of golf bags around a golf course. Right?
Well, you can't bend over and flex like that anymore. You gotta make your world. You gotta adjust your world. When you're going to pick something up, squat down with your back straight, like you're taking a shit in Japan, like you're taking a Japanese shit.
But it doesn't look cool.
Yeah, but
it doesn't look cool.
It don't look cool. Well,
still gotta look cool.
Yeah, but you don't look cool right now. You're all fucking crippled.
I have been better.
All right,
whatever.
We got to get. I'm telling you, the ice out, the leave, and a little bit of extension, you'll be all right.
All right.
It ain't easy.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris, are you available tonight? You want to do a spot at the stand?
Dude, we're doing a radio show.
Oh, but I'm texting somebody now.
All right. Well, why you go outside with that shit?
I can't. I don't want to miss out on this riveting back stuff.
Islanders Rangers opening night Thursday.
This Thursday
in the Garden, and then the Islanders are home on Sunday. Opener.
Are you a hockey fan?
Yeah, I like the Opie, and I like the Islanders.
Yeah,
who do you like? You don't like who? You like the Devils?
I don't like watch hockey.
You don't watch hockey?
What's wrong with you? Hockey's great.
Jews play hockey now.
I don't give a fuck. I don't watch hockey. I'm a fucking man. I watch golf.
Your boy Tiger Woods chickened out.
He didn't
what happened
out.
now? What chickened
out of the last two because he says he's not ready. That's all.
He panicked. Is what they're saying.
Happened?
He was going to play in the what was the tournament? The
Coming up, Safeway.
Was it Safeway Open? And
then the Turkish.
And he committed. And here's the problem: when someone like Tiger Woods commits, everyone's like, "Holy fuck!" And they get their tickets. They go get their hotel rooms. You know, people that would normally not go and check out the Safeway tournament. And then he backs out. He fucking panicked. That's what they're saying, that he pretty much panicked.
I don't know. This game, listen, I've been going to Golf Tech, like I said last week. I went yesterday. This game is not. I completely lost my game. So you could see David Duvall was number one in the world, and he lost his game. This is not
that he was
easy.
number one right before Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
I believe David Duvall was number one, and then the next number one golfer in the world was Tiger Woods after that, or shortly after that. Wow. Maybe there was someone in there for just a little bit, and then Dave Duvall. Sorry, I'm telling your story, but then fell to pieces.
You know,
within a year, I think it was.
I'm not lying. I shot in the 70s 4 times this year and low 8. I get on the course now. It's like I don't know. Everything is gone. I'll get it back. I know they will.
Right.
You know, I see this fucking dude at Golf Tech. They put me on all these. Opie, you originally wanted to go to one of these places.
I've gone to Golf Tech.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They put you on all this shit, and I know what I'm doing wrong. But it's just so fucking, it's such a nightmare game. So Tiger Woods, who the whole world expects the most out of him when he plays, that it's a mental fucking thing. If he doesn't think...
He signed up for 3 tournaments. He dropped out of 2 out of the 3 already.
There's no doubt when the whole controversy happened with him, the mental part of it.
Oh, of course.
He could not...
Well, no, that's not. Listen, 3 years ago, I think he won 5 tournaments 3 years ago.
When he came back?
Yeah, yes. But I really think if his image wasn't destroyed... I think he would have broken all the records.
Yeah, he needed to bang girls in dumpsters. That helped his game.
It does. It just gives you something to live for.
It settled his head.
Yeah.
But
athletes need to do that.
You know that Tiger's ranked, I think it was, what did I read?
He's like 200 something, right?
No, try 700. I want to go with 786 in the world.
Holy
used to be the
shit.
number 1 golfer in the world, and now I think he's ranked 786. And I think they're being nice by giving him that slot.
Does he even sell tickets anymore? Like,
if he played. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know how many black people right now listening are going out and playing 786?
There it is. Holy fuck, I nailed it.
What is it?
World number 786.
Oh, fuck, I got to play that.
Fuck, I nailed that.
You know what? Look at, you know who's a big draw? John Daly's a big fucking draw.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a fucking...
lunatic. He killed a swan with a fucking golf club.
Did he?
Yeah, didn't he hit the swan with the golf club?
Wasn't
that
sure.
Him?
Was it?
No,
him?
I don't know if it was him.
He would get loaded, and he would always be playing golf fucking
he hits
loaded.
The ball a million miles. People want to see that. This fucking guy gets up, you know.
Golf is boring, though.
No, you don't play it.
Wait, boring to watch or play?
Boring to watch.
Oh, my God, I love it.
You love watching
great.
it?
Yeah, I don't think it's boring at all.
What? See, why? What? Because what can you tell me then?
See, I was a caddy,
can't get into it.
What's that?
I was a caddy, so and Rich, you know, he plays a lot, so we really, really understand the game. It's exciting.
And not only that, because here's the thing with golf, like baseball and golf, never ever will you have the same shot twice throughout your whole life because wind and everything. You know, you'll set the tee. You'll never really have the same shot twice.
That's pretty cool.
That's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was fucking heavy.
Well, it's true though. not as heavy as your back. What I'm saying is, look at fucking Daly.
I'm telling you, he hit a swan with a golf club.
He's just a fucking mess. Look at this guy. He's smoking.
He's wearing corduroys on the.
Look, he now doesn't even take the cigarette out of his mouth when he's swinging the club. Look at him just walking down the.
Look at that.
Fairway with a cigarette in his mouth.
He blew $50 million, I think.
Yeah, I bet you still has 10 or 20 though.
I know. You think so? He's been married like how many times? I bet
like you
5
just
times.
Fine. He's just fine.
Well, he's on the seniors tour. I mean, I like to see him win. I love the underdogs, but I read an article on Tiger where. Jesper Parnevik said they just played together and Tiger was fine. But I thought him and Jesper Parnevik had a falling out after Tiger cheated on his wife because his wife was Jesper's.
Please try to say his name again.
Jesper. Jesper. It's Jesper, something like that.
I don't
Parnevik.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know, but
Parnevik.
But I know you're struggling with the name.
Yes, I do have a little speech impediment. That's never held me back.
That's never held me back.
Okay, 5 CDs, the 5th one coming out.
You got to understand your weakness, though, man. Why would you attempt that fucking name?
Because you know why? Okay, so Parnevik, Tiger Woods.
There you go, Jesper Parnevik.
So I thought they had a big falling out when he had all the affairs.
Well, Jesper Parnevik's nanny was Tiger Woods' wife. Well, I mean, she was a nanny for Jesper Parnevik.
Yeah.
And then Tiger Woods fell in love with her, and that's the L broad. Right? Her name's L.
I'm a big fan of Jesper. I had my friend plays golf with him. My friend Court from L.A. is a comic, Court McCarran.
Right.
And this is no lie. Jesper gives him all clothing and stuff. So my friend gave me 2 shirts that he wore on tour, and I had them, 2 of them. Right. Jesper, and when my house caught on fire, the shirts were fucking gone. I had 2 fucking. That's like you wearing two hockey. Who do you like in hockey?
Islanders.
No, who? What player?
Oh, like now Tavares. I like Clutterbuck.
Oh, can you imagine if
I
Tavares?
like Clutterbuck.
Yeah.
Would you fucking love to have a Tavares shirt that he wore during a game?
Oh my, it'd be sick.
Yeah, look how fucking hot his wife is. I can't take my eyes.
That was Tiger's ex-wife?
Yes.
Who cheated on?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's just an idiot.
Yeah, but also, like, you know how, I mean, like, having beautiful women, like, when you're a pro athlete, like, there's a million girls that look like her all over the world.
No.
He had the Indian version of her, the Swedish version of her, the German version of her. So he just wanted to fuck.
Oh, look at her.
But she's gorgeous. He fucked up. I'm not saying he didn't fuck up. I'm not saying he didn't fuck up. But I also can understand a guy at the highest level like he was just gets put. I mean, girls are twisting off their pussies and throwing it at him on the golf course. What are you going to do? You can only dodge it for so long. And she was probably a bitch to him at times and probably like, you know, on his shit. So he probably just did it. I'm not saying it's right, but I can understand it. And she deserves the money and deserves what happened.
I like this locker room talk we're having.
Don't you? Yeah. Me and Bonnie
Bonnie
will play a thing on our podcast. What celebrity girls would fuck me if I was single? And I think a lot of them, if they met me, you know what I mean? Because I have a good personality.
Yeah, you do.
Don't you think if you met like some like say you were doing a show at the Improv in L.A.
Right.
And you know whoever's in the audience, don't you think you would have a chance with that person?
I mean, not with this haircut. Probably not.
The haircut's looking a little better.
The front of it looks good. You just can't turn around when you meet her.
Do you get a haircut like every week? Every 2 weeks?
I get. That's the problem. I get too many haircuts.
Oh man,
I get nervous too.
What do you mean you get nervous?
Like I'll think my hair's too long and I got to get a haircut.
Right.
Sometimes I've gotten 2 haircuts in a week.
Somebody, I think it was my wife, was telling me there's an app where they come to your house now.
Really?
That's a little weird, though, right?
Yeah, I don't want anybody in my house.
Especially because you don't know if they're going to give you a bad haircut, and now they're in your house.
Yeah, now they got scissors, and you're alone with this guy with fucking scissors.
Why does it have to be a guy always, Chris?
Guys give better haircuts than women. Barbers? Who would you rather have cut your hair, a man or a woman?
Well,
a barber, not a
barber,
not a hairstylist, a barber.
I definitely want the woman to shampoo my hair.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't get the shampoo.
What do you mean you don't like that?
I don't like the shampoo. I don't want people touching me.
What is wrong
Because
with
they rub their finger. It's so, you know what? Please, just let's get this over with. Wet my fucking hair. No small talk. I don't want to shampoo.
Who cares if they're in the break room picking their teeth after lunch before they shampoo your hair?
And barbers, when you go to barbers, you don't get your hair shampooed. They fucking wet it. They're old school.
Yeah, well, because they're usually old guys. They're not touching your fucking hair.
The shampooing. That's you know what? I do that on my own. I can't cut my hair on my own.
They already understand that most people are looking at them like they might be a little foofy because they're cutting hair.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be touching your hair on top of it.
Dude.
Just a fact.
Oh. Did you ever hear
just a fact.
Do you want to hear a funny joke that I heard about a barber?
Sure.
This dad takes his little daughter to the barber, and it's her first haircut, right? And she's in there. You know, I think she's eating like a scooter pie or something. Right. The barber cuts her hair.
That was a scooter pie.
Yeah, what's that?
You don't remember scooter pies? Okay. She's eating a Twinkie.
Will you stop making us sound so fucking old? What's a scooter pie?
Okay, she's eating a Twinkie or whatever.
Right.
And the barber's cutting her hair, and then she starts crying.
Okay.
And the barber says, "What's wrong? Do you have hair on your cookie?" And she said, "I'm only 7." Get it?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Do you have hair in your cookie? I'm only 7.
See, I still can't stand straight up. I'm trying.
The flexing is making it work.
I'm not flexing. Look.
We got to get Icy Hot and Advil.
No, here's how you do it. You turn around, do the show from behind, and lean your back on the table like that.
Or you can stand up against the wall. That's another thing guys do.
I'm not standing up against a wall.
You have no...
Turn around and place your back on this and bend.
No.
That's his technique.
I don't trust you.
Or move the chair all the way up. Move the chair all the way up to the microphone, and this way you don't have to bend over at all.
Can I just sit?
Okay, but what? Go ahead. Watch. Sit down.
Like that, maybe.
Right. Sit. Okay.
Oh, I hope the chair's...
You see how... You just heard another crack.
Oh, God, do I want you to throw the top of your back out?
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
All right.
We would lay him on the couch and take over the show.
We really already have.
Know what I heard right before I got in here? That Trump got a slight bump after the debate.
No.
I know I'm not drastically changing the topic here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were moving you from 11 to 4. Did you watch the debate?
Of course, like everyone did.
Fucking Bones.
I loved it.
Bone.
Ken Bone.
Ken Bone.
He was on every news program today, and he has to fucking walk around with that dumb red sweater.
He was great on Jimmy
But at least
Kimmel.
he admitted it. He goes, everyone wants me to bring the red sweater with me for these interviews.
Yeah.
He was acknowledging, look, I did wear something else, but they asked me to bring the red sweater.
He's definitely going to be on SNL this weekend.
All those questions were written for those people.
Yeah.
They were all casted.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
They're all casted and all written. Because they had to read them like, wouldn't you know your own fucking question?
Right.
So,
of course.
How many followers does he have now, Ken Bone?
He went from 114,000. He went from, I think they said on, I think it was CNN I was watching before I got in here. It was like 7 followers to now he's at 114,000.
What's this thing? I took off the sweater between interviews. Do you forgive me? Wow, he's already trying to get pussy on Twitter. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Do you forgive me? He wants DMs. He wants girls' tits to be like, forgive this.
And he's got a hashtag, sweater season.
Oh! I guarantee you he divorces his wife.
What's his
how much shit I guarantee you if we could hack into his Twitter right now, he's getting vagina after vagina DM to his account just for the goof.
What was his question? I don't remember.
He asked about energy or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, because he uses a lot of it.
You know what? He said? He said he wasn't going to bring he wasn't going to wear the red sweater to the town hall, and that he had a really nice suit that his grandfather liked a lot.
Yeah,
and his grandfather passed away, so he was thinking, this is a big moment for me. I'm going to be on stage with two people that one of them is going to be the president. So he wanted to put the really nice suit on because his grandfather liked it, and supposedly on the way, I'm not sure if it was on the way to the town hall or it was on the way to somewhere.
When he sat in the car.
Oh, you heard.
Yeah.
He sat in the car and the whole fucking pants blew out.
Split the seat.
They split. His pants blew out. So then he had to change into those horrible khakis.
Yeah,
and
his
then
wife dressed him.
And then he put on the giant red sweater that still looked tight on him.
That's so fucking... It's already a Halloween costume, they said. Izod sold out in red sweaters in like an hour yesterday.
But we were saying yesterday, you know, everyone's got excited. Like, I'll go as Ken Bone to my Halloween party. 2 weeks from now, we're not even going to know who fucking Ken Bone is.
It's going to be stupid.
Or is he the new Joe the Plumber or something?
But I don't even know who I mean, if you went dressed as Joe the Plumber, I'd be like, that's stupid. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, I think he's got.
I think if you got
a short shelf life.
I think if you got dressed in anything, it's stupid.
You don't do Halloween at all?
I used to love it as you know.
What does your daughter go trick or treating at? She's only a kid.
This year she's going to do blackface at school. We're going to see. You know, we're just trying to get some headlines.
Did you hear about the Kim Kardashian costume?
What happened now?
Eric was telling me about it as I was laying on the floor before the show. Eric.
Yeah.
You were telling me about the costume.
Yeah, it's they just put out the new Kim Kardashian getting robbed costume.
So nice.
You get the long black wig, you get a robe, and then they have 2 feet of rope that they tie you up in, and that's how you go to the party.
and breakaway jewelry.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Huh.
Oh,
apparently people are upset.
Oh, they're upset every year with the tasteless costumes. This story has been fucking written a million times.
Everybody's always outraged.
What is going to be the tasteless costume this year?
Oh, no, it's too early to tell.
Well, no, it's usually on stuff that happened in the past year.
The tasteless, I mean, you could probably, I bet you some fucking idiot is going to do some type of shot at, black people getting killed by the police. I bet you somebody's going to do someone's going to do something stupid like that.
That one will get you.
I guarantee you some fucking idiot from the South does something dumb like that. Some fucking white idiot.
There you go. That's
going to be that. You'll probably get that. You're going to get a lot of Trump "Don't Touch My Pussy" costumes. You're going to get something like that. You'll get this Kim Kardashian shit. What else was controversial?
I don't know. You're off to a good start.
But those are the main
good
things.
ones already.
Then you have dead celebrity costumes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you'll get those.
Wilder.
Who died this year?
Yeah, G. Wilder, David Bowie, Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Like zombie Prince.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a Prince one probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they're saying that, going back to this, that Trump got a little bump.
I don't understand how.
Well, I thought when it came to...
he's still behind by a lot.
I mean, he lost all the support from the Republicans, right? Didn't what's his face pull his support?
Yeah, but he tweeted. He's tweeting like crazy today. And one of his tweets is like, "The shackles are finally off. I can finally do this my way."
Who, Trump said that?
Yeah, what's the exact tweet? And he's been going after everybody today.
Do you know what Trump was doing that was smart during the debate? If you're voting for Hillary, you're voting for Hillary. If you're voting for him, you're voting for him. He kept mentioning Bernie Sanders. He's trying to get the Bernie Sanders vote to lean towards him. Throughout the fucking debate, he kept saying, and Bernie said this, and Bernie said that. And he was like saying how Bernie's right about things. So he's trying to get those swing votes to lean towards him.
Did you see the new commercial he put out?
No.
He pretty much just said, fuck it. Play the audio and we'll explain the visual. This just hit a couple hours ago.
Our next president faces daunting challenges in a dangerous world. Iran promoting terrorism, North Korea threatening, ISIS on the rise, Libya and North Africa in chaos. Hillary Clinton failed every single time as Secretary of State. Now she wants to be president. Hillary Clinton doesn't have the fortitude, strength, or stamina to lead in our world. She failed as Secretary of State. Don't let her fail us again.
And the visual is her.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Sorry about that, Donald. And the visual is her looking just horrendous, coughing,
falling,
being helped upstairs.
Oh my God!
The weekend at Bernie's.
It was
character.
During the debate, when she was accusing him of the locker room talk or whatever, I just wanted to see him go with his hand one time, like
jerking off.
Jesus. What are some of the tweets today, there, Paul? That he's tweeting out. Our very weak and ineffective leader, Paul Ryan, had a bad conference call where his members went wild at his disloyalty. He tweeted that. Disloyal Republicans are far more difficult than crooked Hillary. They come at you from all sides. They don't know how to win. I will teach them. This is the one, yeah. It is so nice that the shackles have been taken off me and I can now fight for America the way I want to.
How does he figure the shackles are taken off him?
He doesn't have to answer to anybody.
He doesn't have to answer to nobody.
Why? Because he lost?
He was trying to play nice.
Also, since Ryan said he's out, he's like, well, fuck you.
Well, a lot of guys have turned their backs on him. So, he was trying to play nice with everybody. And now he's like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, so now if the party's not going to support him, he's like, well, I already got your nomination. So I don't need you anymore if you're not going to be a part of this.
Now it's about
he's going to do whatever he wants.
Well, but they're going to cut funding. He does need...
He doesn't give a fuck about any of that. Well, you know what? I was going to say he knows he's going to lose this thing, but he doesn't know he's going to lose this thing. He still thinks he's going to win the whole thing. But here's the deal. When Trump loses the election, he's one of these guys, he's not going to go away.
Yeah.
Usually these campaigns, they get pretty ugly, and then as soon as they lose, you never hear from the guy for a good year. They just disappear. Not Trump.
Yeah.
He's going to be a pain in Hillary's ass for 4 straight years.
Well, you know what he said that I don't know if a lot of people grab, which I thought was, and I'm not a supporter of either of them, to tell you the truth, but what he said, I put in over $100 million of my own money. Hillary has not put in even $10 million of her own. Hillary, why won't you put money in? Because you're taking money from these special interest groups.
Right.
And she did not say anything. When he said, why don't you put any of you have enough money. Right. Why don't you put any of your own money in?
Right.
And she blew it off. And right there, if people look through it all, yes, there is special interest groups that are giving her money that want things done. And he called it out. He was calling out a lot of shit, man. She was going after, locker room bullshit and this and that. And he was calling out in this fucking debate, he was calling out some really serious, saying you should be in prison. You should be in jail.
Because he's had it. He's saying he's saying stuff everybody's been waiting for him to say.
But then he recanted that. He was like, oh, if I became president, I wouldn't put Hillary in jail.
Well, because people were like, holy shit, dude. That's what they do in third world countries.
Yeah.
Where you kill your opponent.
Yeah.
Or throw him in jail.
What is this, Guatemala?
They kill soccer goalies out of
Exactly.
This is not an episode of Narcos. Jesus Christ.
Someone had to tell him, dude, calm down. In the end, this is still America.
Jesus.
Don't forget that. And this asshole, this bloated fuck.
Oh, Gore looks like garbage.
Well, he doesn't like the Clintons.
He looks like Andy Kindler.
They're all just liars. He never got along with the Clintons. And now he's, look, your vote really counts. There's only one person you should be voting for this election. And there she is sitting right there in the back. She's looking a little tired today, a little coffee.
A little coffee.
She looks like she wants to get a couple coughs out.
She needs a little Robitussin.
I didn't like her grin. I didn't like her grin throughout the whole fucking thing.
But to be fair to Al Gore, the only reason he turned and decided to do this, because he was staying pretty damn quiet through most of this process. He's all about the global warming, and Trump's like,
yeah, they don't think that's the problem.
Silly. And Al Gore's like, fuck that, because that's his main thing that he does now. So
he looks like Jerry Springer too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Certainly morphed into everybody.
Oh, you spilled coffee on your shirt now?
Yes,
fucking back
because I can't bend my neck.
Yeah, take my napkin.
Jesus,
you're such a mess.
It looks like I peed in my pants.
It looks like your nipple squirted.
Jesus Christ!
Why do you think
I'm lactating?
Why do you think he doesn't have a chance completely?
Trump?
You don't think he's? Do you think he's 100%?
Dude, this election, I'm not counting him out.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a chance, no. But I'm not counting him out because this has just been just such a crazy...
the reason why I'm not counting him out, I think if people could just... press a button on their phone and vote and it counted, I think Hillary would win in a landslide. But I think that the people who like Hillary, they may not go vote because they don't vote. They have the ability to vote. But they just say, fuck it, I can't do it today. Trump's people, he is going to get 100% of his people. They're going to be lining up to vote November 6th. They're going to be there. So that's why I think when that this campaign is so strong from Hillary. It's like, you need to vote. If you like me, you need to actually get up and vote, because they know Trump's people are going to vote. They're diehards. So that's the only reason why I would say he could win, because his people are going to vote. All of Hillary's people, they just may not vote. They may say what we're saying. They may be like, oh, there's no way Trump is going to win. I'm not even going to waste my time.
Yeah. He's got to find a videotape or something of Hillary.
Something.
He needs something.
Did Billy Bush get fired?
He needs his own October surprise.
He's on. I don't know if he's fired.
That sucks for Billy Bush.
Well, we said it yesterday, but I thought I read an article today that he's coming back Monday.
He should.
Oh, wait. Now it's saying Billy Bush negotiating exit from NBC's Today Show.
They put Carson Daly in his spot.
Fucking
help me out. Was there an article that said he was back Monday, or did I
don't honestly remember seeing anything saying he was coming back.
because we know this shit. He's so fired. So they're just figuring out how they do it and not have to pay him as much.
Well, this guy probably forgot about this, too, Billy Bush.
No, he was bragging about it at the Rio Olympics.
Yeah.
About how he was talking about gay pussy?
About this time, and that tape existed. And that's what sparked somebody else to go and find the tape.
So he got himself fired. He should have just kept his mouth shut.
If he kept his mouth shut, he might have been all right. But he was bragging down there in Rio. And then someone said, oh, really? And then they started searching for the audio.
Well, they were checking in, too, because like we said yesterday, he was involved with that story with the swimmer.
Ryan Lochte.
And so when he was all tied into that, somebody told him, oh, he's been bragging about this Trump tape. So it's like, all right, if I'm going to search into the swimmer there, we're going to search into Billy Bush, too.
Jesus Christmas.
All right, yeah, so that's just breaking that they're negotiating his exit.
Well, the Republican Party,
because he didn't really.
I mean, he's not running for president.
He was running for a new network, a new Fox network, a Trump network.
He was egging Trump on. I mean, but he wasn't saying anything like grab her pussy or any of that stuff.
Do you think Melania Trump cared about that at all? You think she knows what she has with Trump?
That was before they met.
No, he mentioned in the clip. He mentioned they were married.
Oh,
he's like, I hope Melania doesn't find out about that.
Yeah, newly married.
No, it's bullshit, because you know what? Nobody, I don't care who you are, goes up and grabs a stranger's pussy.
If you grab a pussy, that's great.
Yes.
I mean,
no
if that's
one's
0
doing
to 100.
That. That's bullshit.
I don't believe he actually did that.
That's a big risk.
But it's really tough to have audio of that if you want to be in the White House.
But somebody with that kind of money is not going to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
that's fucking. There's so many cameras around. There's so much shit.
Grab an ass. Grab a. You can't grab a pussy.
You just don't grab a pussy. It just doesn't happen.
Go ahead, Art.
And do you think Billy Bush gets in this much trouble if he was not on their most prestigious show? Because he's on the Today Show. If he was still on Access Hollywood, do you think his punishment would have been this
They probably
bad?
would have tried to ride it out, but supposedly they had to sit down with the women at NBC, and they're uncomfortable with him having around, and then they're talking. It was sexual harassment toward Nancy O'Dell because they worked together at the same time.
And she barely said anything when she addressed this.
Yeah, she's trying to stay out of it.
Like I said the last couple of days, I mean, the worst thing he said was, "How about a little hug for the bushy?" How about a little hug for the bushy?
Hug for the bushy?
Didn't the Republican Party want Trump to step down after this came out? Didn't you read that
they can't?
They can't. How could he now?
Well, who would they?
It's too late for them to put anybody
nothing
in the
they
spot.
could do. That's why this is brilliant from the Democrat side. I have no doubt this was planned way ahead, and they're like, we got this fucking nugget. When do we release it? Well, and they're like, let's make sure it's too late to get him off the ballots and all that. They're already voting. There's early voting going on.
You think he's had it already? You think they've had this tape for a bit?
Ah, come on.
Yeah, I think release it right before the second debate.
Come on, I think so.
You don't think he's got something to release?
Because my thought is this: if they had that tape and they released it too early, then the Republicans could have got some kind of strategy together and figure something out. They can't do anything.
Right?
They cannot do anything.
Shit.
They can't put another guy in there. It's this is their only shot.
There's already
at the White House.
I read something that they've already started early voting. I guess for
I just said that.
Certain states.
I just said that.
Or so people overseas and
oh yeah, overseas voting and all that.
Yeah, you can't change. If somebody voted already, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm registered in my new town. Is it too late to go register?
Can't.
No, you can. I think you can still register to vote.
Because I know I did vote where I used to live.
Oh, so if you moved, so you have to vote where you're registered? Like, you can't just vote in your neighborhood?
No.
No, you have to vote in the town that you live in.
You got to be registered.
Like what your license says.
All right, listen.
October 18th, yeah, Bill.
We got to take a break. Oh, I want to start. I got something cool, and then we'll see what Chris Distefano and Rich Voss is up to. I got to know the record company. Were you here?
I was here that day.
They fucking love me.
They're fucking awesome.
Which is crazy. So
they're great bands.
This band, the record company that Mark Goodman turned me on to in the hallway. I'm always asking, what are you into these days? And he's big on the spectrum. Turns me on to the record company. I just immediately fucking loved these guys.
Yeah, they're good.
Loved them. And then they came in. They performed 3 songs for us. They did really well. And this is unbelievable. I'm pretty proud of this one. The record company, they're releasing a video for their song Rita Mae Young, which they did on our show that day.
Yes, that song was a good song.
And now there's an official video. They're giving it to me to release it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, beautiful.
That's pretty fucking cool. I think we're doing that tomorrow, right, Eric?
Tomorrow at 3:30.
And then I believe...
You have the paper in front of you there.
I believe then I'm going to intro them when they perform in Brooklyn. And then they're coming in for an interview and doing a couple more songs for us.
That's fucking great.
I'm fucking flattered, man.
They're great.
I'm a fanboy of this band. That absolutely.
Yeah.
And they appreciated that so much. I guess they noticed that sales went up and all that after we had them on the show and we've been talking about them here and there.
Where are they at?
So they're fucking returning the favor and giving me their official video for Rita Mae Young that'll be released on my YouTube channel,
awesome.
Opie Radio, tomorrow. Huh?
Where are they out of?
New York.
No,
they're from Pennsylvania.
No, the lead singer's from Wisconsin, but they all met in L.A. And one of the guys is like from the Rochester area,
and then the other guy's from Pennsylvania. Remember the skinny guy from Pennsylvania?
Yeah, you put me on the spot, but I believe that's it.
The other guy's from Elmira, New York.
Elmira, thank you. Which is I know Elmira from my Geneseo days. That's right, it was Elmira.
Yeah. Are they coming in today?
No.
Oh, the guy's name is Chris Voss.
Where?
VOS.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
See,
fuck,
Chris
I
Voss.
love this band.
I wonder if you're related. That's only the second Voss I've ever heard of.
Holy fuck.
You kind of, let me see.
A little bit.
Less Jewy.
Yo.
Chris Voss is a little less.
Well, he's more Wisconsin.
Jewy.
He's got the Wisconsin in him.
He's got a little more cheese in him than you. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Was he a child on the road?
Yeah. Holy shit. Did you pass through Wisconsin?
Oh, yeah, but they wouldn't keep my last name. The girl, whoever it was.
You got some real psychos out there. You never know.
Oh, man, I got to see my kid.
Imagine that's your kid.
What would you do?
No, I think he's well, if he's in his 30s, right? It's still possible.
He's 32, 33 years old.
I was trying to stick up for you.
My kid.
Let's find out if he knows his dad.
I was trying to stick up for you, then I did the math. I'm like, wait, it's so possible.
Does he think his dad died in the war? We'll see.
Oh, man. He doesn't slobber when he sings.
No.
Oh, boy, got me
Let's
there.
smell the back of his ear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we play this? So the record company came in only a couple months ago and they did Rita Mae Young. I loved this song. Let's play it. This is from our show a few months ago, or a different version of this show. Here's the record company.
Your wine, don't you miss your body being next to mine? Got a tired heart, it's been too long. I got $1 in my pocket for a midnight song. Whoa, well, baby, when your lover is gone, the music's over, Lord, no, don't wanna be alone anymore. Your lover's gone, you can't rest at night, riding through the crowd in a warm tavern light. Yes, she gone, yes, she gone. My Rita was the light, my bright shining morning. Yes, she gone, Lord, she's gone. My Rita Mae Young. don't you want it, but you're still on my mind. Got a tired heart, it's been too long. I put $1 in my pocket for a midnight song. Lover, you're gone, it's a cloud in my eye. It might be a bourbon or the lie you've been hiding. Evening's coming and night feels warm. That soft southern air in a jukebox moaning. Yes, she gone, Lord, she gone. Rita, you're my light, you're my bright shining morning, baby. Yes, she gone, Lord, she gone. My Rita Mae Young, my blue-eyed one. She gone, my blue-eyed one. Morning, Rita, don't you miss your wine? Don't you miss your body laying next to mine? Got a tired heart, it's been too long. I got $1 in my pocket for a midnight song.